What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to do a recap. Coming back from Sunday, April 17, 2016, Detroit Pistons at the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, the way that this is going to work, I know a lot of guys, I asked you guys if you wanted me to talk about your teams in particular. Unfortunately, I can't watch every game, and I don't want to say things regarding games that I don't watch. Now, yesterday I was luckily able to watch 3 of them. Okay, I saw the Hornets and the Miami Heat. I saw the Spurs and the Memphis Grizzlies, and I saw the Cavaliers and the Pistons. So pretty much the basis of this really quick recap is going to be about the Cavaliers and the Pistons. I'll touch on some of the things that happened with Miami that was exciting, and I'll talk briefly about the Spurs, but it's going to be pretty much about the Cavaliers and the Pistons. Now, I'm going to get right to the jump. The Pistons are not a team that the Cavs are going to be able to walk all over. Let's just, you see, because when people get confused, you watch the Golden State Warriors just straight destroy, the Golden State Warriors destroy the Rockets, and everybody's like, yeah, number one verse, whatever. No, it's not working like that. Because the Pistons are going to give the Cavs a run for their money. I don't think they'll win the series. I don't think they're going to beat the Cavaliers. I think the Cavaliers, big three, Irvin, LeBron, and Love, I think that's too much, especially with the help that they're getting around with the other players. Like, I watched the entire game, and a lot of the crazy things that were going on happened when LeBron James was on the bench. Now, LeBron James is just a point guard. He's just a huge monster of a point guard. The passes, I don't think people appreciate the difficulty of what this man does. Now, we could say a lot of things about him. He came into the league very young. He lost 4 NBA finals. Michael Jordan obviously went to 6, won 6. I understand that. But LeBron really, really didn't have any help in the finals, that he lost, except for the one when he lost to the Mavericks, which was just stupid when he was with the Heat. That was dumb and ridiculous. But, at least Nowitzki can say he got a ring. And I like Nowitzki, Dirk. So, Dirk Nowitzki. So, that's cool. That's cool with me. It's not cool for a LeBron James fan, but I like Dirk Nowitzki. So it's like, all right, okay, cool. Whatever. He got a ring. At least he can say he got a ring. Let's just talk about some of the things that were questionable to me. Drummond was out there beasting, right? And he didn't play down the stretch. And then people are going to say he couldn't make a free throw, whatever like that. In my opinion, with his impact both defensively and offensively, you got to leave him out there and see what happens. That's just my opinion. I'm not trying to, rally things, because I think that Van Gundy is doing a great job. Listen, Stan is doing a great job there. I couldn't believe how hard, if he was still coaching somewhere around, probably like the Rockets, but then again, Dwight Howard is the reason that I think he got into some problems when he was coaching Dwight Howard, I believe. So, I'm just so done with Dwight Howard. I'm sorry I had to bring that up again, but Dwight Howard is just a joke. But Drummond should have been in that game. Let me know what you think about that, because I'm going all out. You see, when it's time to win and it's something like this, you put everything out there. Whatever happens, happens. You can't pull back. And I just felt like they pulled. I don't know. Maybe it's a coaching decision. I know the guy can't make free throws, but neither could Shaq. Well, you remember that? But Shaq would stay in games, and then they would do substitutions, whatever like that, because of his impact on the defense, and even with the impact of him hopefully getting a shot off before they did a hack of Shaq. But it just didn't seem right that they took Drummond out the game. Other than that, Marcus Morris was a monster last night. Look, listen, the big three had 81. James, Love, and Kyrie Irving had 81 points or something like that. It was ridiculous. You're not going to beat them with those guys putting up that many points. But at the same time, you got to give the Detroit Pistons credit. I was very, very surprised. Even though I didn't watch a lot of the games in which, you can see right here, 11-17, Detroit won, Cleveland won 129, Detroit won 222, 413, Detroit won 112, 110. You see, I didn't know that Detroit was so tough against the Cavaliers. Now, like I said, I do not by any means expect them to win this series. I do not expect the Detroit Pistons to win this series at all, at any time. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that the Cavaliers probably need this to wake them up going into the next one. You see, the Golden State Warriors they're like on vacation right now playing the Rockets. It's like, okay, they're not even showing up. Like they're playing around whether Steph Curry's gonna play or not. Because the Rockets are a goddamn joke, and it starts with Dwight Howard. He's the problem. But other than that, this is really, really needed for the Cavs to wake them up, in my opinion. So it was a great game. I enjoyed it. That's pretty much what I got from it. I didn't like the way it ended. I didn't like that Drummond was he sat out you know, because he couldn't make free throws at the end. I think that you throw all punches. You know, pretty much that's what I got from that. Now, as far as the Miami Heat and the Hornets, first of all, I don't know what the hell, what's his name? Jeremy Lin is doing. I have no idea what he's doing with that ponytail, but he needs to stop right now. You know, like, he's not an avatar, he's not a waterbender. I don't know what he's doing, but he was also defending Dwayne Wade. And I gotta find out, how old is Dwayne Wade, by the way? Somebody let me know how old he is, because he looked like he was like 5 years old, like mad young yesterday, running around beating up on these boys. The Miami Heat, that team looks tough, man. That team looks really, really tough. You know, and I never used to respect Eric Spoelstra. I gotta give that dude some credit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you lose Chris Bosh. I hope that he's doing well. I hope everything is working out with him, and I hope that he continues to live his life going forward, you know, with the situation that he has with the blood clots. I hope that he'll be okay with that. That's a very serious situation. I'm happy that they found it, but the way that the team is still doing so well without him, and he was a big piece in that big three when LeBron was there. He didn't get a lot of credit, but he made critical three-point shots and critical shots that were needed to get them where they were going. And, you know, Andy Lin was the biggest thing about, I don't know what the hell Andy Lin is doing. He needs to stop. Somebody needs to tell him to stop right now. He needs to stop defending Dwayne Wade. He needs to take that damn ponytail out of his damn head like he's a miniature sumo wrestler or something. But they got obliterated. They were obliterated. And I know that they, you know, they had some injuries and stuff like that, the Hornets, but this game, I pretty much drank, what did I have? I had whiskey and some vodka throughout this game, different drinks while I was watching this game, and it was pretty exciting for me to see the blowout happen. And Dwayne Wade, I'm so happy for him. He looked really, really good. So that may be a problem later for Cleveland, you know, as far as the Eastern Conference goes. And then the Spurs and the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, when I was watching this game, the first half was very, very close. Tony Parker is an unbelievable guy, but let's just talk about Tim Duncan, man. The dude is all great. He's like 175 years old. If he's not the greatest power forward to ever play this game, I don't even want to talk to anybody, bro. Because the contributions that this man puts forward in games, and I know the Memphis Grizzlies are injury-ridden. Nobody expected them to even do anything. I knew that this blowout was going to happen. I already knew that was going to happen. That's not the point. It's just the tools that the Spurs have. Tim Duncan, man, you guys got to give that man credit. He is such... Yo, at this age, he's 4,397, and the man is still out there having an impact defensively. I think he's probably one of the top 10 defensive players in the league, in my opinion, okay? In my opinion. He's all great everywhere. Great pubic hairs, mustache, the hair, everything. But he plays so damn hard, man. The dedication that this man puts forward cannot be overlooked. And the Spurs fans should be very, very happy, because I know people that tell me about the Clippers and the OKC and all that stuff being able to beat Golden State. San Antonio is what scares me against the Golden State Warriors, because they're well coached and they want it. Not to say that the other teams doesn't want it, but the Spurs have been around the block before. Greg Popovich and Tim Duncan look like they're the same age, and I just think that with age comes a lot of knowledge and wisdom, and I think they're ready to go. And Tony Parker, bro, listen, that dude, he's unbelievable. I don't know that, like, I'm getting tongue-tied. Like, watching him play still, he's still doing these miraculous things. He's unbelievable. Look, that's pretty much what I'm going to go with it. You know, from time to time, I'll delve into the best game that I watch, and that's the way I'm going to do it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Definitely subscribe. You can also listen to it on iTunes and Android. Just search GmiasWorld. I'm directly on iTunes, but you have to get the podcast source app to listen to me on Android. But I'm directly with iTunes if you want to listen to it. Everything is free. It's worldwide. If you're enjoying it, you know, definitely let me know in the comments. Listen to it on the go. Share with your friends, and we'll see where we go from there. Until next time, one love.